Hello, I'm Niels Bohr. I was born on October 7th, 1885, to Christian and Helen Bohr in Copenhagen, Denmark. My dad was a professor of physiology at Copenhagen University, and my mom stayed at home. My younger brother Harold would grow up to be the future mathematics professor at Copenhagen University. I was enrolled in the Grammelholm School of Grammar in 1891 when I was 10 years old, then proceeded to enroll at Copenhagen University after my graduation from Grammelholm, where I learned under the tutelage of Professor She Christensen. I gained my master's degree in physics and my PhD in 1911. Okay, so just interesting stuff about me. When I was enrolled at Grammelholm, I was a good student, but not at the top of my class. I was gifted in physics, and I would read beyond the average textbooks assigned in school and find mistakes in the teacher's instructions. Though I was gifted in physics, I was most notable in school for my soccer skills. In 1913, I proposed a theory of the atom based on the findings of Rutherford. Rutherford showed in his model that the atom had positively charged nucleus that possessed negatively charged electrons surrounding it. Also, that the outer orbits could hold more electrons than the inner orbits. I also illustrated how atoms give off radiation by implying that when electrons jump from an outer to an inner orbit, it can emit light. This was the basis for quantum mechanics. This theory tells the structure and actions of complex atoms. So, this is my model, as you can guess. And each ring is an energy level, with increasing energy as it goes out. And this, the energy level 4, it can hold more atoms than energy level 1, 2, or 3. This model of the atom improved Rutherford's model by showing the subatomic particles of an atom. Also, it gave the electrons the position and velocity of them, the idea of orbits or levels, and gave the basic for quantum physics. Before, the atom was thought as a tiny nucleus with random electrons around it. However, it spoke nothing of where they were or how they acted. The model showed scientists how electrons jumped orbits, increasing and decreasing energy, and theorems for later physicists to expound upon. The planetary model had a lot of correct things about it. It gave the energy levels of atoms and their values. However, there was one thing wrong about it. Heisenberg was a scientist who came up with the uncertainty principle of the atom that stated one cannot know both the position and the velocity of an electron. Bohr's planetary model violates this principle because he gave both the position and velocity of the electrons. This is just like an electric fan. One could easily pinpoint a specific blade when the machine is unmoving, but whether it moves, one can only get the general area of where it might be, not the exact location. And for our finale, any laws or experiments that are associated with it. Well, the first one was Rutherford's gold foil experiment, where the alpha particles, I think they're called, they go against the foil and then they bounce off. And so they found that they had a nucleus, that atoms had a nucleus, and it was round. And the Heisenberg's uncertainty principle showed the incorrect part of the planetary model, and I worked under the guidance of J.J. Thomson in 1911.
Hi, I'm Cammy, and I did my project on Niels Bohr. I don't know why Mason is recording me right now, but hola!
And hi, I'm Mason, and I'm going to tell you why I recorded Cammy. It's because I was doing this thing, you know, that made sense in my head, but it's probably not making much sense right now, so yeah, I'm Mason.
Tell me when. Okay, hi, this is Brooke. What up? How's it going?
Hey.
I'm silly. I'm silly. This is
We're
how
not putting this on a project.
Okay. All right.
Hi.
Am I good? Okay. Though I was gifted in physics, I was most notable in school for my soccer skills. I propose that these electrons travel to larger orbits and that surrounded the nucleus. Before the atom was thought of a time, just kidding. Before.
Hi, this is Cameron Garcia from Niels Bohr News, and here we are in Copenhagen, Denmark, where he was born and raised. Welcome! Here we go to talk about his story.
Hi, I'm Brooke Haskins. Interesting fact about Niels Bohr, he used to play soccer when he attended Copenhagen Grammar Home School for Grammar when he was 10 years old. He wasn't as good as his brother, but he was noted not only for his physics, but for his soccer skills.